Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay? Got you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello, Kentia. Am I saying your name right? Kentia? Hello, guys. Let's wait for more people to get on, guys. We'll get started. Pardon me for eating in front of you guys, but I'm just breaking my fast at 6 o'clock. So let me get a little bit of fruit. Okay. Kentia, nice to know. Thanks for sharing. Hello from the US. I'm in New York. How you guys doing? Guys, let me get a little bit of fruit in me before we get started. I'm just breaking my fast at 6 o'clock. We got 4 people on. Okay, we got 25 people. Guys, please like this live. Drop a like on the live so more people can get on. And also let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I'm in New York City. Where are you guys tuning in from? Oh, it's up. Kentia, you say you're not doing that great because of the subject? You will understand everything by the end of this live, guys. Guys, before we get into the message, if you have any questions about spirituality, spiritual awakening, ascension, drop them in the chat so I can answer them for you before we get into today's message. Kentia, you will understand everything by the end of this live. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. For those of us that's just getting on, I'm just breaking my fast. So pardon me for eating in front of you guys. I'm just now breaking my fast at 6. So let me eat a little bit of fruit before we get started. Guys, drop a like on the live so more people can get on. And if you have any questions about spirituality, spiritual awakening, ascension, drop it in the chat so I can answer them for you. Hey, Robin, nice to see you. Please keep an eye out for the trolls. Thank you. Okay, guys. Since nobody has any questions about spirituality, thank you. Yes, it is. I'm just now breaking my fast at 6 o'clock, guys. I'm on the 30-day fast. I'm just now breaking at 6 o'clock, so I had to get some fruit in me before we get started. Now, guys, drop a like on the video on the live so more people can get on, because this message is very important. It came in late last night. Um, we will get started real soon. Let some more people get on. Oh wow, we've been on for 6 minutes. I think we should get started. Okay, guys, so let's get started. And as you guys could see from the title, it says 5 reasons why witchcraft and other demonic activities affect us. Right? 5 reasons why witchcraft and other demonic activities affect us. And I want to start by saying that, guys, witchcraft and other demonic activities, guys, they all exist. Okay, we can't help but acknowledge them that they do exist. Okay, the battle between light and darkness has been going on for ages, guys. It didn't just start. So these things do exist, huh? But I also want to assure you guys with a scripture from with a verse from the scriptures that says, I give you power to trample over serpents and scorpions. Okay. This is essentially when Jesus was empowering his disciples and his followers, huh? Letting them know to believe in themselves and their abilities, letting them know that they are actually a lot stronger than any of these enemies that they encounter. Okay. So without blabbing on too much, guys, let's get into the reasons why these activities affect us. Now, if you've been on the awakening journey for any significant period, guys, then I'm sure you have seen these things in action. Okay. Spiritual warfare is a thing, guys. And I'm sure you have seen this one or two times along your journey. So this message came in last night, late last night, and I had to take some notes so I can remember everything. Okay. Now the thing about these things, witchcraft and all these demonic activities, is that they are of a lower vibration. Okay. So the first reason why these things affect us in the first place is that we are vibrating at the same frequency as these things. Okay. Now, some of us may be even vibrating below that. Okay. From what we understand about energy, guys, things will appear in your reality when you are vibrating on the same frequency as that thing. Okay. Let's take a magnet, for instance, right? We have a piece of magnet here and a piece of steel here, right? There's going to be a magnetic attraction between these two things. All right. Why? Because steel is attracted to magnets. All right. And magnets hold a lot of energy. All right. That is true. That is very true, Lymph. That is very, very true. Higher vibrations transcend lower vibrations any day. Okay. But back to what I was saying, guys. If we take a magnet and we take that piece of steel, there's going to be attraction. But if we take that same magnet and we take a piece of plastic or a piece of aluminum or something, it's not gonna attract it. Why, guys? Because that piece of plastic is not attracted to magnets. Okay, so it's essentially the same way. These energies are able to affect us because we are either vibrating lower than it or we are vibrating on the same frequency as these energies. All right, we have to understand that these witchcraft, demonic activities, voodoo, all those things, those are low vibrational energies. Okay, that's the first thing we need to understand. These are low vibrational energies. Okay, so in order for them to affect you guys, you have to be vibrating on the same frequency as these things or even lower for them to be effective on you. Okay, so that's the first reason why these things affect us, is because we are vibrating very low, is because we are vibrating on the same frequency as these things. Okay, so the second reason, guys, the second reason, guys, is that we give it power over ourselves. Huh? We give these energy. Oh, sorry, guys, dropped my phone. We give these energies we give these energies power over ourselves. Okay, now I want to bring your attention back to the verse from the scripture that I said in the beginning, guys, where Jesus told his followers and his disciples that I give you power to trample over serpents and scorpions. Okay, right there, guys, in that statement right there, Jesus is letting them know that they are a lot stronger and a lot more powerful than any of these enemies. Okay, for what the serpents represent, guys, is the enemies, the devil, evil activities. Okay, so Jesus is letting them know that they are a lot more powerful, okay, than any of these things, right? And so the second reason why these things affect us, guys, is because we are given the energy. Huh? How do we give it energy, guys? Number one is by believing in it in the first place. Okay? By believing in it in the first place. Now, I'm not going to say they don't exist. They do exist. And we acknowledge them that they do exist. But we also acknowledge them that they do exist at a lower frequency. Okay? Very low on the frequency table. All right? But when we start believing in it, huh? When we start believing in it and being afraid of it, we are essentially giving it power over us. Huh? And this is one of the reasons, the second reason why these activities, these low vibrational energies are effective on us. Okay, it's because we are essentially empowering them by giving them attention. We are empowering them by believing in them in the first place. We are empowering them by fearing them. Okay, if you are vibrating higher than these energies, they can never affect you. Okay. That's the one key that we also have to remember. If you are vibrating higher than these energies, they can never ever affect you. Okay. Because why? If we understand how energy works, guys, with energy, there has to be a source and a receiver. Okay. So when these low energies are dispatched from the source, they have to find their receiver in order for them to attach to the receiver and begin doing damage to the receiver. All right. When we are vibrating higher, we are not on the same vibration as these energies. So when the energy is sent, there's no receiver for them. Okay. The energy has nowhere to land but to return back to the source. Okay. So the key is to vibrate higher than these things. Okay. Vibrate higher than these low vibrational energies. All right. Now let's go to this. The third reason is you are in victim mode. Okay, that's the third reason. You are in victim mode. When we are operating from victim consciousness, guys, we tend to expect bad things to happen, right? We kind of project these things onto ourselves without even being aware of it. All right. We become accustomed to being in victim mode and operating out of victim consciousness for so long that we always expect bad things to happen. Something is going to happen negative. All right. When we do this, we become susceptible to projecting our future events to be negative in nature, essentially. All right. Now, these things will take advantage of it. All right. Witchcraft, voodoo, all these demonic activities, like I said earlier, they are very low. And one thing they do is operate based on fear. Okay. Operate out of fear, out of victimhood. Okay. They aim to exploit their victims and put them into even more fear. All right. So when you are operating out of victim consciousness, you are, in a sense, giving your power to these entities. You are, in a sense, giving your power to these energies without even knowing, right? You are not standing up and operating out of your power, right? Out of your powerful position. Okay. We forget sometimes that we are a lot more powerful. Sorry, guys, there's a lot of noise coming from outside. Huh? Sometimes we forget that we are a lot more powerful ooh, than anything that we encounter in life. All right. And so when we operate out of victim consciousness, guys, we are, in a sense, giving our power to these entities. We are, in a sense, giving our power to these energies to be able to affect us. All right. So that's the third reason why these things affect us, guys. You have to get out of victim mindset. You have to get out of victim mentality, victim mode, victim consciousness, guys, because you are a very powerful being. Okay, if you're not aware of it, become aware of it today. If you are undergoing a spiritual awakening, you are a very powerful being. All right, it's time to start walking in your power. All right, when you walk in your power and your truth and you operate out of love, these energies have no space in your life whatsoever. Okay, because why? You are no longer a receiver for these things. At that point, your vibration is high enough where you are no longer a receiver for the for the excuse me, guys, you are no longer a receiver for these energies. Okay, so at at reason number 4, guys, is through third party attachments. Okay, third party attachments. Now, this is serious, and many of us are not aware of it. Okay, these energies can affect you through someone next to you. Okay, and if you know anything about spiritual warfare, then you know that this is one of the ways that the enemy attacks the most. Okay, by sending attacks through people around us, by sending attacks through people next to us. Okay, so if you've ever encountered someone where you meet them and initially everything is great, everything is going good, but then suddenly your life start declining, right? You start experiencing negative things, and this individual suddenly starts going up, right? Their life starts improving, after a short period of being around you. Their life starts improving and your life starts declining. Okay, this is a form of spiritual warfare. Okay, so you have to be very mindful. That's the whole point that I'm making here. Huh? You have to be very mindful of the people around you. Okay, you have to be very, very mindful of the people that you hang around. Okay, how do you know if someone is carrying a negative energy? How do you know that the enemy is operating through someone? It's through your body. Okay, my favorite way of detecting these energies is through my body. Okay, how do you feel when you are around these individuals? Huh? Do you feel angry? Do you feel sick? You experience headaches? You feel weak? Huh? All these are signals from your body letting you know that there is something negative. There's negative energy around you. Okay, so pay attention to these things. Huh? When you get around certain people, guys, do you suddenly become frustrated? Huh? That's a big sign. Huh? Do you suddenly start feeling weak? You start feeling sick in your body, guys? That's another sign. Okay. Do you start experiencing headaches, guys? That's another sign. Okay. So pay attention to the signals that your body give you when you are around people. Okay. Because the enemy, when they cannot get to you directly, when these energies cannot get to you directly, they will pass that energy through someone. Okay, that person will become what we call an NPC. They will become a career for these energies. Okay, and all they have to do is come around you and do activities with you and transfer that energy to you. Okay, so this is what we call third party attachments, huh? Where you are the target, but for one reason or another, they're not able to get to you directly, and so they will send it through a third party. Okay, this third party will act as a carrier for these energies, and all they have to do is come around you, maybe eat with you, hang with you, do activities with you, and in that there will be a transfer of energy. There will be an energy exchange. They will transfer these negative energies into onto you, and these energies will attach themselves to you and start wreaking havoc in your life, start destroying your stuff. Okay. Another thing that I want to make you aware of is that no matter what, guys, no matter what, these energies, the only thing they can do is frustrate your life. Okay, they want to frustrate you, they want to stress you out, they want to divert your attention from growing to problem solving. Okay, they want to wreak havoc in your life essentially. All right, so they may pick certain areas of your life to start wreaking havoc in it. Maybe your health, maybe your family life, maybe um, your work life, your finances, maybe I don't know. Your health is a very big one. Huh? They want to frustrate a particular area of your life, so all your attention will be diverted to fixing that area of your life rather than focusing on learning, growing, okay, and becoming better. Okay, they want to stop you from raising your vibration essentially. All right, they want to keep you in fear mode. They want to keep you stressed constantly. Okay, and if you guys know, when you are under a lot of stress, guys, you cannot even think clearly, right? You cannot even think clearly. You're susceptible to making the wrong decisions. You're susceptible to making bad decisions. Okay, so that's what they want to do. Even though they know they can't really kill you or hurt you, that bad, but they will frustrate your life, huh? To delay your progress, essentially. Okay, they will frustrate your life to delay your growth. So your time and attention, rather than focusing on growth, huh? Your time and attention will be diverted to problem solving constantly. Okay. You notice that you fix a particular problem, you encounter a particular problem, you correct that problem, something else goes wrong right after that. You correct that one, something else goes wrong right after that. All right. So you will be constantly wasting your time, wasting your energy and your resources problem solving rather than growing, rather than creating, rather than learning and bettering yourself. All right. This is what they want to stop, but they know they cannot stop it. So they will frustrate you and delay that. Okay. Your growth. Okay. They know once you elevate to a certain frequency, they will no longer be effective on you. So what they do is they create what is called frequency fence, okay, to keep you below that fence, below that threshold where they can continue to affect you and those type of things. Okay. So uh the last reason, guys, the fifth reason is that you give them your power. Okay. You give them your power. And what I mean by this is you give them attention, essentially. Okay. When we focus on expands. Okay. When we focus on something, we give it energy, we give it attention, we give it our time, it expands. Okay. So when you give these things attention, huh? When you give these things energy, you are giving them your power. Okay. I remember I encountered one individual and they were so stuck on birds who are used as monitoring spirits. So every time we see birds, they would automatically assume that that's a monitoring spirit. Okay, we will encounter crows and other birds, and they will automatically start making comments that these birds were monitoring spirits. What this the individual didn't know was that they were giving these things energy. They were giving these birds energy. So even if these birds were random innocent birds, the moment you start giving them this energy, you are inviting these low vibration energies to use these birds to monitor you all of a sudden. Okay. So when you start giving things too much attention, guys, huh? Yes, I said in the beginning, they do exist. And yes, we do acknowledge them that they do exist, but we also acknowledge them that they are of a lower vibration. Okay. That we have to understand. Huh? When we start believing this and start treating them this way, huh? We are not giving them the attention that will be necessary to empower them. Okay. But when you are thinking about them like, okay, they do exist and they are very dangerous and I'm scared of them and they can kill me and all of these things, guys, you just putting yourself in a fear mode. You are giving them even more power. Okay. But remember, Jesus said, huh? Jesus said to his disciples, good evening, Nubian. Huh? Jesus said to his disciples, what? I give you power to trample over serpents and scorpions. Okay. When he said serpents and scorpions, he was referring to these low vibration energies and these low vibration activities. Okay. So no one understand, number one, that you are a lot more powerful than all of these negative energies put together. Okay. And also know and understand that these energies are of a lower vibration. Okay. So in order for them to affect you guys, you have to be vibrating either lower than them or on the same frequency as them. All right. So to avoid them affecting you guys, huh? So to prevent them from affecting you, you have to raise your vibration past that. Okay. You have to raise your vibration past their frequency. And then you will no longer be a receiver for their negative energies. Huh? It's very important, to stay in high vibration because a lot of these things that affect us, guys, are of a lower vibration. Huh? A lot of these things that affect, excuse me, a lot of these things that affect us, a lot of these things that we believe in, guys, they are of a lower vibration, and they're only affecting us, because we are believing in them, we are giving them attention, uh, and in so in so doing, we are vibrating lower, just like them. Okay, when we are on the same frequency, they will affect us. Huh? But once we raise our vibration higher, huh, we begin to operate out of truth and love, and those high vibratory activities, guys, they will no longer be effective on you. You will no longer be a receiver for them. Huh? Their negative energies will have no other choice but to return back to the sender. Okay, so know that, guys. Raise your vibration. Spend your time on activities that raise your vibration. Huh? What are some of these activities, guys? Um, Meditation, right? Silence, right? Sitting in silence. Huh? Prayer, right? Connecting with God, connecting with nature. Okay, spending time in nature, grounding yourself, grounding your energies. Huh? Being mindful of what types of activities that you engage in. Okay, you cannot be in high vibration when you're hanging with people who do low vibratory things. Okay, you cannot expect to be in high vibration when you are hanging around with people who are engaging in low vibratory activities. People who gossip, okay, people who bully, people who take advantage of others, people who spread false rumors, spread lies about others. All of these are low vibrational activities that are being done by some of these entities through these people. Okay, these people don't even know they are being used. Okay, so you cannot put yourself around this type of energy. Huh? You are lowering your vibration when you do that. Okay, stay positive. But most of all, guys, operate in your truth and authenticity. Okay, when you operate in your truth and authenticity, guys, you miss a lot of these things. Okay, a lot of these things don't even enter your radar, they don't even enter your atmosphere. Okay, when you are of a higher vibration, guys, a lot of these low vibrational activities don't even venture into your atmosphere. Huh? So yes, protect your energy, ground your energy, protect your energy, huh? And engage in high vibrational activities. Okay. A lot of things that I do, guys, I'm either in nature, I'm reading something, something inspirational, or I'm writing, or I'm creating. Okay. If I'm home, guys, I always have high vibrational music playing. I'm always in a meditative position. Okay. So I don't allow myself to drop low in vibration because I know I used to be there. Okay. We all used to be there. Huh? Before I awakened, before my spiritual awakening, we all used to be there lower on the vibrational chart. Okay, but as we continue to ascend, guys, you can allow yourself to go back down. Okay, once you understand how energy works, and once you understand how the reason why some of these activities used to affect you guys, you cannot allow yourself to drop back down in vibration. Okay, so always protect your energy. Huh? Protect yourself, protect your energy. When you pray before you go outside, guys, say a quick prayer. Huh? Tell God to guide you and protect you and guide you and bring you back safely. Okay, avoid engaging in low vibrational activities. Avoid engaging with individuals who engage in low vibrational activities. Huh? And if you do all of these things, guys, huh? And oh, by the way, drink plenty of clean water. Okay, drink plenty of clean water as well. Huh? Avoid a lot of sodas and energy drinks and juices. Half of these things are not good for us. Okay, so eat healthy, eat natural foods, drink plenty of water, huh? Engage in high vibrational activities, because the foods that you're eating, as long as they're high vibrational, they will help boost your vibration. Okay, so that's the 5 reasons, right? Why witchcraft and other demonic activities affect us. Huh? I'm gonna go over them one more time. Huh? Reason number one is you are vibrating at their frequency. Okay, you are vibrating at their frequency. Reason number two, you giving them power over you. Okay, even though God has given you power over any and everything, you are giving that power to them. Okay. Number three is you are in victim mode. Okay, you are operating out of victim consciousness. Okay. Number four is you give them your power by giving them attention. Okay. And the last one, number five, guys, is through third party attachments. Okay. So be mindful of the locations where you hang out, be mindful of the people you engage with, and be mindful of the activities you engage in. Okay. Be very mindful of these things. Uh, that's the end of the message, guys. If you have any questions, guys, drop them in the chat and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Let me see what all people around me work together to do these things. Oh yeah. Huh? It's essentially like gang stalking. Okay. They are being used. These individuals are being used like NPCs. They are being used like bots. They're couriers without even knowing. Uh, these energies are operating through them left and right, and they don't even know that. Okay, so that is very true. People will come together to gang up. And why are they ganging up, guys? Why are they ganging up? Because that's the only way they're able to affect you. You are a lot powerful. You are a lot stronger on your own and alone. You are a lot stronger and a lot powerful. This is why they come together and stage these types of attacks and all of those things. Okay, they gossip and spread rumors and gang stalk and all of those things. Huh? Never give these things power over you, Nubian. That's right. Huh? You are a lot more powerful than the sum of all of these entities, the sum of all of these energies. So never give them power over you. And as a matter of fact, God gave you power over all of these energies. All right. Always be mindful of your thoughts and broadcast outwardly. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Yes, life, life, that is very true. That is very true. Our thoughts create our reality, guys. So be mindful of your thoughts. Okay? Be mindful of your thoughts. And one powerful way that you could counter negative thoughts is as soon as you feel that thought, as soon as that thought begins, and you identify it as a negative thought, guys, you say a positive affirmation that's opposite of that thought. Okay, you say a positive affirmation that's opposite of that thought, because thoughts are very powerful, guys. Our thoughts create our reality. Okay, so be very mindful. And when you are having these negative thoughts, guys, you are essentially broadcasting these thoughts. You are broadcasting your fear. Essentially, that's what you're doing. You are broadcasting your fear. Okay, without being aware of it. Okay, so be very mindful of your thought, huh? And stay high vibration. Yes, Nubian, stay on the high vibration, huh? Because when you're vibrating higher, guys, we have to understand we live in this physical world, but we must understand everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay, everything is energy that's vibrating at different speeds and at different frequencies. Okay, so when your vibration is high, half of these things won't even enter your life. Okay, half of these things will not even be on your radar. All right, so always strive to raise your vibration, always strive to vibrate higher. Okay, fast. Okay, do some fasting. Okay, I fast a lot, guys. In August, from between August and September, I just completed a 21-day fast, guys. I felt great. And in the middle of September, guys, I was guided again to undergo a 30-day fast. So that's what I'm doing now, guys. Take some time to fast. Okay, take some time to fast. Huh? Do what you can do. Yeah, I don't care if it's even 3 hours or 4 hours a day or one day or whatever it may be, guys. You know how strong you are. Okay, give yourself some time to fast. You could speech fast. You can fast from food. You can fast from other different things. Okay, so fasting is also a good way to raise your vibration. All right. Yes, low vibration feeds on your energy. And if you think about it, think about how people spread rumors, guys. Huh? How people spread rumors. They're trying to feed off your energy essentially, right? They spread rumors about you to have you thinking negative about yourself and all of those things. And then what? When you are feeling negative about yourself, you are emitting loosh, right? You are emitting loosh when you are feeling frustrated, you are feeling angry, you are feeling fearful, and all of those things, you are emitting loosh. And what is loosh, guys? Loosh is what we emit when we are in these low vibrational states, right? Fearful, angry, frustrated, and all of those things. We are emitting loosh. And why is this important, guys? Is because these negative entities, they feed on this loosh. Okay, this is what empowers them. They feed it. Literally, that's what they eat. Okay, so when they want to feed, they create these types of situations so they can feed. Huh? Kentia, I was always very positive until all kind of things were done to me. Now I know people hated it. Kentia, you have to understand, okay? Even Jesus, after all the good things he did and all the miracles and all that, they still crucified him, right? So you have to understand. People will treat you uh, a certain way, huh? The world will treat you a certain way, but you can't allow them to get to you, guys. Huh? You are a lot stronger than that. Okay. You can't allow them to get to you. And another thing too is that God sometimes puts us through these experiences so we can learn. Okay. One of the best ways that God teaches us is through firsthand experiences. Okay, so sometimes God will put us through certain situations so we can have a first-hand experience, so we can learn certain lessons, so we can actually see how some of these energies operate. Okay. So don't let it get to you, honey. Huh? Don't let it get to you. You are more powerful than anything. All right. Yes, protect your energy. Yes. High vibration, high frequency. Yes, protect your energy. All right. Always before you go outside, guys, a quick prayer. Dear God, please guide my steps. Uh-huh. Surround me, surround me with love and protect surround me with love and protection, and bring me back safely. Simple as that, right? And God will God will do that for you. Okay. Yes, Robin, no problem at all. I hope this helps, guys. Huh? Yes. Do not accept, do not accept, do not consent, do not accept. Okay. These energies, they need your consent. And when you acknowledging them and when you giving them attention and when you fearing them, you are essentially giving them consent. Okay, so be mindful of that. Huh? Never accept. Okay. Yes, I agree, Nubian. People need to wake up. Yes, yes, you have to walk in your power. You have to walk in your truth, your authenticity, guys. And these things are not gonna help. These things are not going to affect you. Yes, yes, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake, stay uplifted, stay empowered. Okay, cut toxic energies. Yes, cut toxic energy ties. Yes, yes, indeed, Nubian. Okay, and that goes to that third party attachments that I mentioned earlier. Okay, half of us go through certain negative experiences because of the people we have around us. Okay. Sometimes the people we have around us will cause us to go through some of these negative experiences. Okay. So once you identify someone as toxic, huh? Once you identify someone as low vibration, guys, you have to elevate past them. Okay. You have to keep your distance from them. All right. Don't allow these negative entities to use these individuals, because if these individuals are being toxic, if these individuals are vibrating lower, they are being used by these entities and these energies. All right. So by being around them, eating with them, sleeping with them, doing activities with them, guys, you are essentially allowing yourself and allowing these energies to attach themselves to you and wreak havoc in your life. Okay. Yes. Disconnect from toxic, low vibrational energies and low vibrational people. Have a blessed one, Nubian. Thank you. Huh? That's the one thing you could do for yourself. Okay. Disconnect from low vibrational people, guys. Okay. Once you have identified someone as being toxic and operating in low vibration, guys, you have to disconnect from them. You can't give them the opportunity to affect you with your low vibration, right? They will end up lowering your vibration. Okay, so stay high vibe, guys, and take these people, disconnect from these low vibrational activities and lead these low vibrational people. Robin, no problem, no problem, no problem. Blessings. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. No problem at all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad it helped. Okay, guys. So if no one has any more questions, guys, I would like to check off. Huh? As I mentioned earlier, I just broke my fast at 6 p.m. I'm going from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., guys. I just broke at 6. So I'll now go and eat some food. Okay. So you guys have a great night. Huh? Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. as we get ready to start the new week. Uh, have a great night and enjoy enjoy the rest of your weekend. Uh, and I'll do my best, guys, to keep more messages like this coming. Okay, I record these messages as they come in. Okay, I do my best to guys more and more videos. All right. So you guys have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and be safe. I love you all. Peace and love. I love you all. Blessings to you all. Okay, guys. Is there anything else? No problem. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. No problem, Kentia. You're welcome. Have a good night. Okay, guys. Let's finish this. Oh, how do I end this? Okay. We try to do this again another time, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, guys. Have a good night.